I have to tell you guys that I am completely humbled by the response that I've been getting just in the last few days with my videos. This is exactly what I was hoping for, was just to reach people. So thank you very much. I will do videos on the things that you're sending me. I'm looking at notes here. I will do videos on the things you're sending me. And yes, I've been asked to consider doing like a live video. I don't know how to do that, never done that, but I will consider doing that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and let me know what kind of things you want to hear about. I have a whole freaking notebook of shit, but I'll do your stuff too. So that being said, I have to tell you, I've been thinking about this video all day, and I started it a little earlier, so you're going to see some flipping back and forth, and you'll be able to tell. I am truly, completely disgusted right now with this world, and I feel like the things that I'm saying tonight are so small in the scope of this world, but I'm going to keep going because parenting starts from day one, you guys, and we have got to change this world. And I know that got really intense really quick. I'm emotional. Some of these things are simple that I'm talking about, but in the bigger picture, it's all the little things that make a big difference. So parenting starts from day one, but if you haven't been doing certain things and you find a different way to parent, it's never too late. So remember that. It's never too late to start doing better parenting. So this morning I saw this and I chuckled at first, but this is a serious conversation, guys. When an adult says no, or an adult role model says no, that is the answer, and it should be respected the first time it's said by your children. Let's be honest. How many parents out there say no and your kids don't listen? I know it's a lot, okay? And how many kids out there are very aware, and you know that when your parents say no, you don't have to listen, okay? I know I said I chuckled at that meme, but that meme drives me crazy because that meme is not me, actually, as a parent. When I say no, my kids listen. But there's a way to parent so that your kids listen when you say no.
Look, you little asshole, I said no! I don't really say that, but I want to.
So let's cut right to the chase, okay? The bottom line with the word no is the less you say it, the better. Because the less you say it, the more power it will have when you do say it, okay? We say no, or want to say no, I should say, to all kinds of things. Everything from the smallest thing to the biggest thing. But this is what I want you to think about. You want to set yourself up from your kids when they're early on, in their very, very young, so that, how do I say this? You don't want to think about telling your kids no, you can't play with a toy when they're 2 and 3 and 4 years old. You don't want to think about telling your kids no, that they can't have lollipops when they're 7 years old for dinner. What you want to think about is when you tell your child, no, you can't go to that party because I said so, and it's dangerous. It's a dangerous environment. They are going to listen to you. So how do you do that? How do you be a parent and not say no, okay? It goes back to my number 3 parenting thing. Remember I said I can wrap parenting up into 3 things: depersonalization, perspective, and choices.
I know you're wondering what the hell I mean, okay? But you gotta give them choices to make their own decision, and don't say no. Give them options, okay? Choices, options, same thing.
So this is what I want you guys to think about, okay? We're gonna keep this simple and we're gonna come back to it. But for the next week, even one day, what I want you to do is every time you find yourself wanting to say no to your child, unless it's like critical mass, what I want you to do is I want you to stop and ask yourself, what 2 options can I give my child? okay? And this can work for little kids and all the way up to teenagers, whatever. I mean, it might be a little different. It's going to be a little different if you've never done this. You're going to get some resistance, okay? Oh, and here's another thing. This is going to be like your ace and your back pocket, okay? Because if you've never done this, it's going to be really hard to stop in the moment. You're going to need something to like stop you. So this is the most amazing phrase I ever realized as a parent. I need some time to think about that. Excuse me. If you haven't done this, your kids are going to be like, what did you just say? Because we as human beings think people have to like respond right to us, but they don't, and we don't, okay? You don't owe your child any kind of immediate explanation for anything or any immediate response. So if you're not used to doing this, when you find the urge in yourself to be saying no, excuse me, my hair's falling out. What I want you to do is, if you can't come up with two choices on the fly, I want you to say, you know what? I need some time to think about that. And you could even say, I'll get back with you in about 15 minutes. And then if you don't have two choices for them within, say, 15 minutes, you can come back in 15 minutes and say, I need another 10, 15 minutes to think about that. I'll be back in touch with you. So that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to think about giving options instead of saying no, so that when you say no, hello. When a child walks in on your video, when you say no, it means fucking no. Excuse my French. My assistant was just here, and the fluffy bear dog took off. He was like, I don't want to be in the video tonight, mama. Anyways, one more thing. I want you guys to remember that you can send me a message when I post the video. You can just do a comment and ask me specific questions. If you're struggling coming up with choices, let me know. If you have a specific situation or circumstance that comes up and you're struggling, let me know, because I promise you, you're not the only one, okay? And I'm happy to answer specific questions. And if you don't want to do an open comment, you can just send me a private message, all right? All right. Deuces.